Hey everybody, so take a look at this picture for a second here. That is Kluane and Ohana dog rolling down a hill in the sand. That is from a fun hike that we did where pretty much there was sand everywhere. The path was lined in sand, and then we came up on this hill of sand, and the boys, well, all the dogs just go crazy when there's sand. Lily does too. When we get to the beach, she goes crazy. The dogs really like hiking in the sand, and so do we. It's a good time. They just kind of lose their mind and just go running, and, they get giddy. I like the word giddy because they're just, like, celebrating life and running around. And the boys get up on this hill, and I turn, and next thing you know, there they are, tumbling down the hill. And I tried to get the phone quick to take a picture of them. And that's why it came out blurry, because I was struggling to actually get it so I could snap the picture of them. And that's what I got. It's a little blurry of a picture, but by looking at it, you can get the idea of these goofballs tumbling down a hill. And it's probably one of my favorite pictures ever. It just captured the perfect moment. And it makes me laugh and smile every time I look at it. But it also carries with it kind of a really good lesson for everyone and us. And it's something we kind of touch on here, but we don't always, straightforward say it. And it's something that Rams and I talk about all the time. So it's basically this idea of how I think we as humans, in our struggle to figure out ourselves and our world, could really use some getting back to being a kid. And unfortunately, a lot of this usually gets turned into the idea of kind of being a kid is, say, being, like loud and screaming and crazy. But that's actually being an immature or annoying adult. When I say being a kid, we have to really sit down and think, what is being a kid really like, right? And the picture of the dogs captures what being a kid is really like. Because we get in, as we leave childhood, we enter success land, where we are supposed to be, being more mature and becoming successful, and this set of proper behavior becomes important in our social world, where we kind of learn how to act as an adult. And so in that, we usually leave behind a lot of kid things. It's time to mature. It's time to leave behind being a kid. But it's funny because a lot of adults don't really leave behind being immature in the way that it really matters. So a lot of them will still get wasted and, do stupid stuff. But at the same time, sitting upside down on a chair like I used to do when I was little, I never sat on a chair correctly. I was always, I think like head down, feet up, stuff like that. Or digging around in dirt and playing and being dirty. Those are the kinds of things that we're like, oh, no, I'm a mature adult now. I have to leave that behind. And just like the dog's picture, rolling down a hill. I think rolling down a hill is so important. I think all adults should roll down a hill now. Because that's what being a kid is all about, as well as being curious and going up to a tree and picking a bug off of it and being like, wow, what is this bug? Or why does this plant smell like that? And they ask so many questions. And again, we look at it as childish, but yet we as adults don't have all the answers. So maybe we shouldn't have left behind all of those attributes of childhood. Maybe we were actually intended to keep a lot of those, because it keeps us healthier, active, and happier, because we do things like giggle. It's okay to still giggle. It's okay to, belly laugh like a kid at something. And it's okay to roll down a hill. So it's just a nice little message brought to you by the boys. Here's Lily Girl today, hanging out with me. Just a little message brought to you from Kluane and Ohana dog today here at Paradise on Pennies. They have lots of awesome lessons to teach us. Dogs teach us so much. And our childhood self-qualities could also teach us a lot. So I say go back to it. Go build something out of cardboard. Do something silly. Laugh at stuff. Ask a lot of questions that we adult humans don't actually have the answers for, if we're honest. And roll down a hill. I hope that makes you guys have a good day. Hope you had a good laugh at the picture. And I also posted the picture on our Facebook page and Instagram account if you want to look back at it again or share it or something like that, because it's just one of the best pictures ever. So anyway, guys, that's it for today. It's a fun little thing to make you smile, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.